Welcome to Crafted Sweetly. In this video, I will show you how to construct the Eiffel Tower of a design that I created in Cricut Design Space. The link to the file is below. Once you have cut out all the pieces, you will have the Eiffel Tower in sections. So you have the upper part and then the lower part to the Eiffel Tower. And I decided to cut each side in a different color. So I have a couple of contrasting pink, purples, and then the green and blue colors. We need to start with the base layer and score all the little tabs. These are the points that we will use as the contact point for each panel. So you need to score this in order to form the little wings to it. And then once you score it, we just need to fold them back and we'll attach to the sides. Repeat this with all 4 panels. Once you do the lower tab, repeat the same thing with the upper tab. Fold all tabs back, and then these are the little wings that we'll use to attach each side to the next. To attach the upper part to the lower part, I'm using little pieces of black cardstock that I'm using as tabs to reinforce the section. I will take double-sided sticky tape and place it over the area that's cut. So I will take the piece and put double-sided sticky tape on it and kind of use it like a big Scotch tape, but I want it to blend in with the background, so I'm using cardstock. It also acts as reinforcement because it's another layer of cardstock at that joint. To glue the panels together, I will use art glitter glue. It dries clear and it's a pretty strong and quick adhesive. So I'm applying some of the art glitter glue to all the tabs. And then you can pinch them together, and all it takes is just a few seconds, like 10 seconds, you can pinch them together to the next panel until they stick together. So as you notice, they're kind of going to overlap as you attach them, but once you stand it up, this will sort itself out, so to put it. So just make sure that the tabs are secure and they have stuck together before you add on or you were to put it upright. Continue doing this with each panel, applying the art glitter glue to the tabs and attaching it to the adjacent tabs. Once you have all 4 panels attached, the last panel, when you're trying to attach it to the first panel, it's going to be a little harder. It'll stay flat, but then once you stand it up, it will form itself. So it'll take a little playing around with it, but the first panel, as you attach it, you can have it almost 2-dimensional, just fold it flat. You want the first 2 tabs to attach to the last 2 tabs. In order to prevent the base of the tower to split out, we're going to glue right at the edge of the legs. and it's just the outer 1/4 inch that you apply a little bit of art glitter glue, and you can hold it with a clothespin to make sure that it holds together while you do the next leg. So this is staying together because the little wings are attached already, and we want to give the base a little more foundation. Repeat this with the other 3 corners. For the upper section, we're going to apply a little bit of art glitter glue right at the part that is rounded off, and then secure with a clothespin. Once you finished adhering the top section, we need to start adhering the mandala designs to the sides. So our foundation is done. For this, I am using small foam squares. I wanted to give it a little bit of dimension, so I'm attaching little square. Plus, with the mandala, it's much easier if you're using the tiny squares because you can fit them in more areas than just foam tape. So I'm using the little foam squares to the back and then attaching it to the foundation. For this, you need to make sure that you're supporting a little bit underneath as you apply the mandala cutout. So you need to put your hand underneath and give it a little bit of support, and then press gently to attach. When you do the upper section, just make sure that the top part is aligned completely, as well as the seam. That way the panel is right on top of the base area. For the tip, attach the 2 opposite sides to each other. So we'll add a little bit of art glitter glue again, and then use a clothespin to hold it steady and make sure that it adheres completely. While that's drying, you can assemble the additional accent pieces that will go at the seams. So again, it's art glitter glue. You can attach these to the black backing and do the same thing with all the pieces. Repeat the opposite sides, but now instead of using the clothespin with this side, we're going to use the back side because it's going to be a little wider and I don't want it to pinch completely flat. So it's just more to hold it together for a little bit versus pinching it together. To attach the accent pieces, I will use foam squares again to give it a little more dimension. The accent pieces will go on the sides. The longer one will go right over right below the opening triangle. And again, support on the bottom as you apply this. So the wide one will go literally right underneath the triangle. And then the smaller piece we will put over the seam. And this is your completed Eiffel Tower. It stands about 20 inches tall. and about 12 inches at the base. Makes a beautiful centerpiece. And just to give it a little reference point as far as size, this is my little puppy, Lily. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, share with your friends, and give it a thumbs up. Thanks so much and see you next time.